I'm Amy, and today we're gonna build some shit. So when I was growing up, I was always the only girl in everything I usually did. I played hockey, I was an engineer, I worked in the video game industry, and the guys used to always call me a unicorn. So, today I figured I'd prove them right. We're gonna make a unicorn. We're gonna make a unicorn. I guess it is a unicorn. But instead of just making a unicorn horn, we're gonna make it light up. But what's even better? Gonna make it spin. Okay, so let's get all the jokes out of the way. This is not a tallywhacker. This is not a boomstick. This is not an egg roll. And this is not an Oscar Mayer wiener. Joke's done. Okay, so what's a unicorn? A unicorn is this magical beast, right? They don't exist. They're awesome. Everybody wants one. Who doesn't want a horn? So what can we do to make them real? Well, we're gonna make it light up, and I'm gonna make myself a unicorn. Let's go. So my thought process behind doing this whole unicorn thing was do a quick prototype of a unicorn, and I knew I wanted it to be attached to a hat somehow, and I needed to have LEDs, and they needed to be contained if I was going to use a motor. So I printed up 3D print, quick prototype. It's hollow. Figured I can fit some LEDs in here. Once I figured out that the size worked, that was done. So then on to print with like a transparent filament. So when I put in the LEDs, everything would light up. Next thought was, how do I incorporate the motor? So I was going to use a little DC motor, but the issue was it's heavy. Then I couldn't get the LEDs in there. I was a little confused on where I was going to go from that. So my ultimate solution was to use a little Arduino demo, do the LEDs, include it in the 3D printed. If I can get the motor out now. No! It's okay, we don't need that one. That was a prototype. And then we will attach the motor, and we'll make a little lid, and then we'll attach it to the hat. And then we'll be a real unicorn. Yay! So before I start putting everything together, I like to do this process. I think the official term is knolling, where I lay everything out and I can see what I have. So make sure I have all my pieces. I'm missing the motor. You don't have to do it this way, but it helps with the organized chaos. My solder. What else am I missing? And a battery. Alright, I think that's everything. So it's all laid out. Let's get going. So I'm just going to prep all my wires for our NeoPixels, and that's going to be the light for our unicorn. And we're just going to solder them to the Arduino Gemma. And then we'll be good to go. Now the soldering part, maybe. This is why you lay everything out, so you can find it. Alright, so don't be like me in the first time. I screwed up. I made sure your ins and your outs are important. So 5 volt in, 5 volt out. Smell of solder in the morning. Oh, I guess I should do like I'm already like breaking my own rule about soldering and putting my hair up. I've burned my hair before. Last one. Make sure our connections are good. All right. Step 1, complete. So we already have the code done now. This will put the NeoPixels in a rainbow color. So let's test it. Maybe? Yay! Step 1 complete. Now, I did originally test this with only one set, where's my horn? One set of NeoPixels, and it looks okay, but on the other side it doesn't. So I went ahead and soldered for the other side, for the DC out. That way we can put NeoPixels on each side, so you can see it in the unicorn, so when it spins, it gives it a really cool effect. Okay. Oh, and then also, make sure to unplug this when you're soldering. Maybe you know, don't shock yourself. Okay. So I gotta do the other side real quick. Okay, let me check something in my code before I even... All right, now that we have all the code done for the Arduino, let's test it out. Maybe, yes. So my original process, I started to put the NeoPixels in the horn, then you could see them, so I figured I'd take some stuffing. Just took it out of one of my old dog toys. So it'll help diffuse it, and the LEDs will stay in there. Maybe, yeah. If I can get it in there. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Aha. Okay. Yay! Okay. Now to make it spin. Alright. Now I'm almost a magical beast. Now we're gonna cut a hole and add the motor. Okay. Alright. Now I have to cut a hole in this. That's why I did a test hat first. My pretty hat. Ah! Almost cut myself. Okay. Almost done. Double check. Looks centered. I didn't cut all the way through. All right, now I'm just gonna test one of these motors, make sure it fits. Whenever I build a 3D printed prop or any type of prop, I always print multiples. Just to make sure, because like I was just building one right now, and it broke. And you don't want to have to wait the whole time to print other pieces over and over again. So print multiples. So when I started building these little motors, I went through a quick few prototypes. This one broke and this one screwed up. This one was bendy and wobbly and wasn't flat. Then I decided to take this sticky tack stuff and put it in one of the holes just to see if that would give me a better stability. And it did. So then I decided to make one and have one that has a little bit of a smaller hole. And it fits perfect. And now it can spin, hopefully. Where's the battery? Okay, we need the power. And it works. All right, now let's add it to the horn. Now let's put them together. Maybe, yeah. Let's do a test, see if the, my horn is falling. Maybe, maybe. Maybe. Because it weighs too much. This is the build process. Woo! Except it's not straight, so we're gonna have to adjust it so it doesn't look like a dingle hopper. Okay, cool. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like tape this real quick. Let's test this bad boy. Maybe? Oh no. We have some EUD, some erectile unicorn dysfunction. We'll fix it. Maybe, maybe. Spin, spin. Can't get it up. It needs more power. Maybe we can give it some glitter, sparkly like pills. Let's see. Is it spinning? We need the magic. Maybe? Maybe? So, this is what happens when you build stuff. It never works the first time. But I already built it, so it should work just fine. Maybe the battery's dead. Yay! The glitter blue pill worked. Cool. Alright, now let's attach it and seal it. This is test 1. Wait. Test 1. I can't tell what it's doing. Ow! Is it spinning? Because I can't see anything. Wait for it. It'll spin as soon as I take it off. Wait for it. Ah! It's embarrassed. It doesn't want to work in front of you. Test 55. So let's check our connections. It's probably the connections, because I moved the battery. Aha! That's what it was. Alright, now I get this thing back on my head. See, the rainbow makes it more glittery. Oh man. Can't see what I'm doing. Maybe it'll spin if I go like this. No, it still doesn't work. I need a debugger. Oh wait. Wait for it. I'm gonna go like cross-eyed doing this, but this is probably a really good look for me right now. Anything? No. Wait. It's nervous. It doesn't like it when it's on my head. It only works when it's down. It needs the power. Okay. Now how to put this on my head. It's just like this. Where's the motor? My horn! I'm not a wizard anymore. You're a wizard, Harry. Yay! Now I have to put this on my head and for it to keep spinning. Unicorn, send me all your powers. Help, help. This is why the unicorns don't exist. Because they can't function. All right. Ooh. This is not for functionality, this is for decorative. The power. Does it still look inappropriate? Wait, it's the power. I know, put it on this other head. Yay! Now I'm a unicorn. See, we do exist. We do exist. It's still lit up. Success. A million hours later. Oh, really? And done. See, we do exist. Ding. Ding. Wait, did it fall? No, it's still erect. See the glitter in me? I mean, it's still up. I mean, it. Ding, ding. It'd be like the magic of a... Oh no.